Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today we're shifting gears to discuss a topic that's been revving up conversations worldwide: Chinese electric vehicles. They're speeding into Western markets at full throttle, and it seems no economic speed bump can slow them down. But it's not just traditional automakers who are watching their rear-view mirrors with concern. Politicians globally are sounding the alarm, arguing that the rise of Chinese EVs is more than just an economic race. It's a potential security hazard. Here are the top 5 reasons why. Reason number 5. The new Huawei on wheels. Numerous UK MPs have repeatedly flagged Chinese EVs as a significant security risk. These technologically advanced vehicles are poised to become bestsellers globally. Experts warn that Beijing could potentially remotely control these vehicles, access personal data, and even cause gridlock by stopping these vehicles. Imagine a scenario where UK-China relations deteriorate. The UK's security system could become vulnerable due to Beijing's ability to steal personal data from EV owners or halt traffic. While such a scenario may seem distant, the rapid expansion of Chinese EVs in the UK and Europe suggests it could happen sooner than expected. For instance, BYD has already outpaced Tesla to become the world's top-selling EV brand in the last quarter of 2023. Given these concerns, it's unsurprising that even former MI6 officials, like Sir Richard Dearlove, have urged the government to consider banning Chinese EVs. He likened Chinese EVs to Huawei, referencing the ban on Huawei's 5G network due to security concerns. Reason number 4. EVs, the modern-day Trojan horse. In our high-tech era, tracking devices are commonplace, a fact underscored by politicians and former MPs alike, including Sir George Ian Duncan Smith. He alleged that Chinese tracking devices were found even on Rishi Sunak's prime ministerial car. However, Downing Street has yet to comment on this. The Institute of the Motor Industry has warned of the potential threat posed by electric vehicles, particularly those from China. The Institute's president, Professor Jim Saker, highlighted their ability to access big data and personal data. Saker submitted a report to the National Security Strategy Committee, stating that connected vehicles could be remotely stopped, potentially causing gridlock in cities. Former MI6 head, Sir Richard Dearlove, suggested banning Chinese EVs, likening them to a Trojan horse deployed by the Chinese government. While some may dismiss these concerns as paranoia, it's important to remember China's ambition to surpass Western technology. Intelligence reports confirm China's infiltration into virtually every sector of the British economy. Dearlove emphasized the importance of a good trading relationship with China, but also the need for a strategic response to potential malign influences. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now, let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Reason number 3. Chinese EV makers, independence or illusion. When questioned about these issues, Chinese EV makers typically respond by asserting their independence and denying any data transmission back to Beijing. However, it's important to note that these Chinese EV makers exist largely due to the substantial financial and logistical support they receive from the Communist Party and the government. In essence, these companies have obligations to the Communist Party, with national security playing a significant role. The Chinese government is well aware of the advanced technology of EVs and the safety concerns they pose. This is evident in their treatment of Tesla in China, where its models are banned from military and sensitive areas. The Communist Party clearly understands the problem and is now placing Western countries in a similar situation. The crux of the matter lies in the so-called cellular IoT modules, or CIMs. These units are an integral part of every Chinese-made EV and connect the car to the Internet of Things. These devices can transmit and receive information through computer networks, acting as a gateway for information in and out of the cars. Given the obligations to the Communist Party, it's clear where this could potentially lead in the future. Reason number 2. Biden's probe, a new twist in the tale. It's not just the UK authorities who are raising the red flag. A few weeks ago, The Biden administration also launched an investigation to determine whether Chinese EVs pose a national data security threat. The focus is once again on the ability of Chinese cars to collect information about drivers and passengers. Modern cars are equipped with a plethora of driver assistance features that rely on cameras and sensors, which, according to the administration, could be used to record information on U.S. infrastructure. The investigation also includes a segment on Beijing's potential to remotely disable or control these EVs. Chinese officials were quick to dismiss these accusations. A spokesperson for the Chinese embassy in the U.S. stated that these allegations were steeped in ideological bias and assured that the Chinese government takes data privacy very seriously. He further emphasized that Chinese EV makers operate independently and that the government would never ask any company or individual to collect data or provide intelligence abroad against local laws. He stressed the importance of cooperation and communication across different sectors and called for an end to the misuse of the concept of national security. He also underscored the need to respect market economy principles, fair competition, and ensure a non-discriminatory business environment. Reason number 1: the battle to preserve the Western automotive industry. In the grand scheme of national security, the preservation of a country's economy stands paramount. For nations like the US, Germany, and France, this translates into safeguarding their automotive industry, a task that's proving to be a steep uphill climb in the era of electrification. Chinese EV makers are accelerating ahead, outpacing legacy car makers in every aspect, from advanced battery technology to competitive pricing. Backed by the Chinese government and benefiting from lower production costs, Chinese EVs are in pole position, prompting Western governments to devise strategies to curb their expansion. As Elon Musk pointed out, without trade barriers, Chinese EV companies could potentially eclipse most global car companies. Among the numerous Chinese EV makers, BYD poses the most significant threat. It has seen phenomenal growth over the years, surpassing Tesla to become the world's largest manufacturer of electrified cars. With sales exceeding 3 million EVs and plug-in hybrids last year and an annual production capacity of 4 million vehicles, BYD is a force to reckon with. Its global ambitions are evident in its factories in Brazil, Thailand, Hungary, and soon, Mexico. On the other hand, Western car makers, particularly American ones like Ford and GM, are struggling. With their inability to ramp up mass EV production, governments have had to scale back EV targets. The big three are bleeding billions on EVs, and without a sustainable strategy to reduce production costs, history could repeat itself with another round of auto bailouts. But this time, that might not be enough. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of EVs. Don't forget to subscribe to Piston Pundit to get notified about our next vehicle updates and upcoming videos. See you next time.